guys, just as a quick reminder, we are giving away this mystery power box right here. If you want in to win, go ahead and click the link in the description below. And remember to like and subscribe, check out a couple of our other videos, and share with your friends.
What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon OGs, the original gamers.
I'm Chris.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Nick.
And today, guys, we just want to do a quick little tidbit video on what's the hype around Shaymin. Now, I know a lot of people that are into the TCG game and everything know exactly what's going on. The reason behind the card and why it's so popular with everybody. Now, for all you new players or people that are just getting into it or just collecting the cards in general and really don't play the game.
Like me.
Exactly.
Other than the original card.
The biggest reason behind the hype, guys, is the ability of the Shaymin card itself. Let me go ahead and hold this up while I learn how to talk. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Now, when you first look at that, a lot of people might think, okay, that's a one-time card, though, unless you're using either the As or the Scoop-Up cards. But the cooler thing about this card is the Sky Return attack, which does the 30 damage. Now, that might not seem like a lot, especially with only 110 HP, but here's the reason. Return this Pokemon and all cards attached to it to your hand. So that means that anytime you guys want to, when it's your turn, of course, if you attack, use it, it is going to return that, and if you have a double colorless, which these usually are played with, back to your hand, and you can keep throwing it on. Now, if the other person obviously uses a card to switch out this card and then destroys it, then it is knocked out unless you have a revive. But with that being said, it's kind of like the Octillery. Or Octillery, rather. It has the ability to get more cards into your hand, and with the game expanding the way it is, guys, that's why this card is so sought after, is because the faster you can get through your hand, that means the faster you can cycle through cards and find exactly what you're looking for to play with in the deck. Mm-hmm. Hardest part about that is, guys, is this guy is one of the most sought after cards right now in TCG. I know for the online game itself, it's going to take you about anywhere between 40 and 60 packs to trade for one Shaymin EX online. I talked about it in another episode earlier. I opened over 120 packs and still have yet to pull a Shaymin EX.
I haven't pulled one either.
I believe, wasn't it one of the people that he gave one of the codes to ended up pulling the Shaymin EX and sent it to us?
Yeah, one of you guys.
I believe it was one of you guys. So that was very cool to see. But that's the reason why these guys are going for so much. And I mean, of course, full art's going to be worth more because it is a lot harder to get a hold of. That one's going to run you, what, about 60, 70 bucks? If you were to look for it on eBay?
Yeah, they come down a little bit. Before it was about 80, 90.
Exactly, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about.
But they've come down because of the Roaring Skies reprint. Yeah.
When the Roaring Skies re-released the prints, guys, it did decrease the value because there's more in population now. But
that just means more of us
or circulation. Exactly. That just means more people are allowed to get it now. More people are allowed to play with it, and that's where I felt that it's a lot better, especially if you're trying to get a deck running. At least with 2 of these things. I would say this is probably going to be one of the top 10 cards of at least the XY series.
Easy.
The only other thing I could see substituting in for it would be the Gold Ultra Balls. That would be
That's
literally
not XY.
Huh?
That's not XY.
They had an XY Gold Ultra Ball.
Yeah, well, it wasn't full art though.
It wasn't the full art.
I got what you're saying.
But it was the full gold, and that's what I thought was probably going to be one of the harder ones to get. But that's what's all about the Shaymin, guys. If you can, and if you do have it, I highly recommend holding on to it, using it in play. It is going to give you a big advantage, and probably the most important thing about this guy is it is a star type or a normal type, if you want to go by that, giving you the ability to play it in any type of deck that you want. But for today, that's all we have for you guys. Please remember to check out the rest of our videos. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave any comments, anything you guys want to see, tell us. We're going to get it up for you guys as soon as possible. And only thing I can really think of is keep it OG.